know now that as human beings busied themselves about their various concerns, they were scrutinized and studied, perhaps almost as narrowly as a man with a microscope might scrutinize the transient creatures swarm and multiply in a drop of water.
Hallowed 833, oh MayDay. Hallowed 833, oh me. Hallowed 833, oh MayDay. You
Welcome back to, it's already fogging up. All right. Welcome back to the MayDay LoveStream, you guys. It is Thursday. We are loving our life. We have a phenomenal show for you guys tonight. I'm going to have to be Jenny Jacob. So I might switch clothes. You might call me something else. Who knows what's going to happen, but I'm solo riding tonight. So please, everyone out there, talk to me on the Facebook page. Call our hotline. It would be a lot of fun to have a little more interaction because I don't have anybody on the other side. Speaking of the other side, I'm touching this wall, but thank God it's been cleansed. Check it out. All right, now that we're all cleaned up and you know how we're doing it here at the Hallowed Halls in the City of Roses in Portland, Oregon, we got some music for you. And don't forget, friends, this is a 100% donation-based broadcast from our hearts to your hearts to the artists' hearts and the hearts that they get to interact with on the outside. And the love stream is going to flow very well tonight, I have a feeling. So if you feel like sharing this show, if you feel like donating, if you feel like calling us, please, 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 this is for you, from you. So we really, really appreciate your support. And once again, our sponsors are Air Hush on this wall that's really unnecessary since I'm alone tonight. And then we got Gearhead on the lights every night, making it so moody in here. I heard you guys are really liking the mood lighting, and so am I. We got Divine Lotus Designs on the masks. I keep forgetting mine, so I just have this creepy lipstick mask every night. And Lime Live TV, thank you for getting us set up and teaching us the ropes of this amazing broadcast. This has been so fun. We couldn't have made it this far without ya. So before I start blabbering on for too much longer, I want you guys to know who we got up in the building tonight. We have Justin Chittams and Tim Snider with featured guests Saeeda, Wright, and Max Ribner. And it's going to be a really cohesive, collaborative musical experience tonight. And I heard everybody plays really well together, so we're not going to have any disputes or arguments. Maybe some wrestling. Who knows? It could be anybody. So, tell them how you really feel.
Who, me?
Yes.
I'm so stoked to be here. I actually just got a little nervous.
That was my fault. Sorry.
I was like, whoa.
I feel like we need a sound or a bell or like a thing between me rambling on for a moment and then be like, dun 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 dun.
It's like, and go.
And here we are, just in Chittams.
Yeah. I'm so stoked to be here. Thank you guys for having us. Like, it feels so good to be able to be around a couple of friends, socially distancing, but being able to hear and celebrate and share music. So I'm really, really excited to be here. So thank you very much. And since this is the MayDay Love live stream, let's start out with a couple love songs.
Oh, give it to me.
All right.
Gently as I lay down or close my eyes, will you be with me in my dreams? I just want to know if the path that I took home will lead you to where you belong. 1,000 miles away is where I know you're headed. But I will wait for you. I'll sing it again. I will wait for you, for you. The distance that's between us is nothing like the journey we've entered on our own. I'll start at the beginning, if only it will lead me straight to you and into your arms. I'm not afraid of drifting, but time makes these decisions and I've had enough. But I will wait for you, for you. Sing it again. I will wait for you, for you. It seems to be the season not to pick the road that is easy. And time again, we've got to change the course or choose the latter. 1,000,000 years can fade, or if it's just a day, it doesn't matter. 'Cause I will wait for you. I'll sing it again. I will wait for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for you.
That was for y'all. That's for you. That's for you.
That's a gentle landing of a song.
Oh, thank you.
Now I feel better.
Thank you. I'm sure AJ's going to get a little bit upset with me when I play this one because I always mess up one chord, but it's okay because I'm not really a guitar player.
Well, you know, back in the day, I was told that you're not supposed to say that because nobody knows.
That's true.
Right?
But I play drums, really. This is just for a whole lot of fun.
You're pretty good at that guitar for a drummer.
Funny how time passes by like tiny grains of sand on a dragonfly. So many things it took for granted in life, like your butterfly kisses in the dead of night. Your hands, your eyes, your hair, your lips were always in my fingertips. To love, to hold, to touch, to kiss. I never thought I'd miss like this. I wish I had a way to find the words to say, the perfect letter or poem that would make you stay. Wish I can get away and be with you today. I made a promise to myself to never feel this way. Maybe I shouldn't say silly things anyway. Don't wanna lose your smile just because it's been a while. I just wanna let you know I miss you. I miss you. 6,000 miles is way too far, but it doesn't map to where you are. I'm lucky you're my shooting star. I'll find you, as most things start to fade. Vibrant colors, they turn to gray. One thing will never change, I'm with you. I wish I had a way to find the words to say, the perfect letter or poem that would make you stay. Wish I can get away and be with you today. I made a promise to myself to never feel this way. Maybe I shouldn't say silly things anyway. Don't want to lose your smile just because it's been a while. I just want to let you know I miss you. I miss you. I miss your hug and I miss your touch and I miss your love and I miss your hug and I miss your touch and I miss your love and I miss your love and I miss your touch and I miss your hug and I miss your hug and I miss your touch. Hey, hey, I wish I had a way to find the words to say, the perfect letter or poem that will make you stay. Wish I can get away and be with you today. I made a promise to myself to never feel this way. Maybe I shouldn't say silly things anyway. Don't want to lose your smile just because it's been a while. I just want to let you know I miss you. I miss you.
It's getting hot.
I feel like that song is for everybody that we don't get to hang out with right now.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It feels good to hang out with friends even right now.
Yeah.
Even right now.
Are you quarantined with a few people, or are you pretty solitude?
I had a little quarantine bay. It was awesome. A little quarantine, which is nice. Miss Davy Schmidt, she just did a live stream yesterday, and it was awesome. She plays in a band called Soul Syndicate.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And now I'm all like tangled up. Look at this. It's like the first time on stage.
I remember my first time on stage. Have you been to Hallowed Halls before?
I have, yeah. We were here for about, I think, a week. We were rehearsing with our band Knock On Medicine for the People. Mm-hmm. And yeah, we kind of like took over this whole zone. It was great. Like drums were up here, Tim was over there, and everybody. It was just great. It was an awesome experience here. So it's nice to come back and have another awesome experience.
Beautiful. It feels probably a little different, but
yeah. But I'm loving it. I am loving it.
Good. Yeah, we might need to turn that AC on, but whatever.
I know. It's okay. It's hot in here.
We're trying to keep it as hot as possible so that when we get donations, you guys can just all take your shirts off and then.
Well, maybe if we take our shirts off, we'll get more donations.
Right. There's a method here.
Yeah.
What's the price of the shirt?
I know. Well, for every good love song, there's a breakup song, and I think those are equally as important.
Two sides of the same coin, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Baby, I know that I've made plenty mistakes, baby, don't wanna end this way, yeah. I've done all I know how to make it up to you. You said there's nothing left to do, so leave me alone, let me be gone, let me be free. Leave me alone, let me be gone, let me be me. Leave me alone, let me be gone, let me be free. Leave me alone, let me be gone, baby. Seems like a waste of time to keep you in my mind. What you said we had was through, so now what am I supposed to do? When my love for you is true, I wanna spend my lonely nights with you. I just can't be friends, I wanna make the amends, but you calling them plans, so leave me alone, let me be gone, let me be free. Leave me alone, let me be gone, let me be me. Leave me alone, let me be gone, let me be free. Leave me alone, let me be gone, baby, yeah. We had it rough, but I was always there. And when you rolled the strike, I never catch a spare. And maybe this rejection is a new direction that may be, but I know what's best for me. Just leave me alone, let me be gone, let me be free. Leave me alone, let me be gone, let me be me. Leave me alone, let me be gone, let me be free. Leave me alone, let me be gone, baby, yeah. Goodbye. See you later. Goodbye, bye. I'll see you soon.
That's like a happy, dancey breakup song.
Yeah.
It's more like
breakup songs don't have to be sad.
That's
It could just
true,
be like, you know
true.
what? I'm kind of done. It's cool.
And then you just dance on the way out.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
"Please."
Just hit, just hit the moonwalk on them.
Hey, some friends on the internet would like to know where they can find your solo music at.
Oh, well, I just put up the first EP that I recorded. It's on Spotify.
Woo-woo.
And I actually brought some CDs here. So if you donate, I might be able to sign one and drop it off if you're in the Portland
Donations.
area.
Hell yeah, we're still looking for our first donation, so I think that might be a good time. This
Let's
guy's
do
taking us
it.
on the heart journey.
Oh, boy. You like reggae?
Yeah. I like
yeah.
music, brother. Come on now.
I know. I just had to ask.
Yes.
Well, when
Do
I was
you
in
like
Hawaii,
reggae?
I lived in Hawaii for a really long time. Just finally decided to relocate to Portland. But this is a song I wrote when I lived in Hawaii a long time ago, before Medicine for the People and before I actually traveled the world and had a whole bunch of experiences. But I think it's still. Oh, this was probably easily 10 years ago. Yeah, exactly. Make the cut. Yeah. That's a good point right there. You guys want to jump? Jump in, jam? We get Tim and Max to come over and play with me on this one.
Going down. If you're at home and you start dancing and you take a video of yourself, hashtag MayDay LoveStream. I'm going to be having a party back here. And don't forget to hit us with that donation so we can pay you today after it is.
All right, you fellas doing it. It's good a lot. Good to do it. Sit down in pain for a while. I don't know which way I'm going. The best way to end this story, if blessings are abundantly abound, why can't we receive its glory, glory, glory? If you listen to the music of your heart, it'll bring you back to where it's supposed to start. Try not to erase the pain, embrace it. Your body will grow stronger every day. See, I may not be island raised, but raised from the island call my body when I'm far away. And I can hear the island calling to say, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. It'll be it'll be okay. It'll be okay. It'll be. It doesn't matter if you're alone, lost in space without a home. The visions of the good days are gone. Trying to find a reason to stay strong. How do job people carry on? You all do fuss and fight, stay strong. Never let these feelings last too long. If you listen to the music of your heart, It'll bring you back to where it's supposed to start. Try not to erase the pain, embrace it. Your body will grow stronger every day. See, I may not be island raised, but raised from the island of my body when I'm far away. And I can hear the island calling to say, yeah, it'll be okay. It's LB, okay. It's LB, it'll be okay. It's LB, okay. It's LB, come on, sing it with me. It's LB, okay. It's LB, it'll be okay. It's LB, okay. It's LB, come on, sing it with me. It's LB, okay. It's LB, it'll be okay. It's LB, okay. It's LB, it'll be okay. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that was for Bacha right there. Just gotta do that pickety third right there at the end, just for fun.
How's it feel to be playing together, boys?
Oh, it's so good.
How long has it been?
How long? Jeez.
Our last show was in Tahoe.
Was that right?
Yeah.
In February.
Yep.
It was like right when things started kicking off.
Yeah.
And we actually had one show canceled, or two shows.
The Anaheim.
On that little tour.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that was like the last show, which was kind of cool for me because it's my hometown area. So
he could just drive home. The rest of us were just stuck.
yeah.
In Costa Rica right before that.
Yeah, that's true. We were in Costa Rica for Envision.
Yeah, it would have been fun to be in Costa Rica for a little while longer. Maybe not stuck there for quarantine, but
Yeah, right. It's a fine line.
yeah. Exactly. It's beautiful, but I need AC.
Yeah, family though, you know.
Yeah.
Good to be home.
Yeah. Well, it's nice to see you guys, just the three of you. I don't think I've ever gotten this pleasure. Do you guys play with this iteration very much?
Every now and again, Tim and I usually play some shows together, just as easier to bounce off, and we're kind of in the same areas in Mobile. So we've done it quite a bit. We've toured in Australia and done some tours here, opening for Sat Song and some other artists. It's really fun.
I feel like everybody in our band, Medicine for the People, is a strong performer on their own and has their own projects, and so that's one of the things that makes the band so special is that we all have other things going where we know how different roles work, and so I don't know, I feel like we have a really good chemistry together as a group. And I feel like I know that I'm a better bandmate when I have my own music going.
Yeah, for sure.
You know,
takes the pressure off a little bit.
yeah, and it's so Max Ribner project. It's amazing, and Pato has so much music of his own, and
a studio.
TJ has his own band, and everybody has their own thing, and so we try to fit it in when we can, and it's beautiful when we can.
It makes the band's music really dope because we're just individually creative on our own. So when we come together, it just helps kind of blossom into some dope alchemy with music.
Yeah.
Which
Well, and
I'm
there's
excited about.
so many different flavors of music inside each person. And I think, I know people that are in one band and they only get to make that one kind of music, and it can kind of get confusing when they're trying to fit all these different genres into the one band instead of kind of separating it out and having different projects that have their own flavors.
Yeah, I remember listening to Quincy Jones talking about just trying to get, as a musician and as an artist himself, just trying to break down the barriers of genre.
Yeah.
And just because as soon as we put labels on things, as soon as we try to confine it, it kills creativity. That's not where
Absolutely.
creativity lives. So having the freedom to do that is important for everybody.
Yeah. Well, then I'm not going to ask you what genre you think you are because I don't care.
Yeah.
But I will ask you, who's your favorite band within the band?
Wait, what? Wait. You're trying. Wait, we got to pick individual? That's not fair.
You're
This is how you break up a band.
You're trying to start a fight.
You're trying to start problems right now.
Do you guys all play with each other? Does anybody really kind of like doing things super on their own?
It's a mix. I mean, it's a mix. I do solo shows by myself. He does solo shows by himself. Every now and Max does his. I've been watching his Instagram lives with him playing piano
Yeah.
and musical therapy sessions on the horn and everything. It's great.
So good.
So yeah, everybody's got their own little outlets, which is important. Yeah.
Do you guys cover a lot of each other's songs and you like song sharing in that kind of a way?
We haven't really done that.
I
though.
haven't done
Oh,
that.
shoot.
That'd be stressful.
You know what? Let's try it right now. Here, give me the violin. Let me see.
Yes.
But the next song that I want to play kind of goes off of what Tim just said, which is just about labels and trying to label things and trying to put it in a box. Sometimes individually, I can just kind of speak for myself that I take the labels that the world puts on me and kind of hold that as the sense of my own identity. Like, that's just kind of who I am because this is the representation that other people have of me. Even though I know it's wrong, even though I know that I shouldn't carry that burden, I still sometimes do. And this is just a song just about that, just how you need to like not hold on to those burdens,
Beautiful,
even
yeah.
though you kind of pick them up all the time.
Yeah. Shed it.
Waking up in a haze again. It's hard to change the colors of my sin. I lie awake daydreaming of my burdens. It's safe to say that I'm tired of this version, but do I really want to change? Will my identity remain? Because it seems like day by day I pick up this load, even though it's heavy and I know it's old. I try to put it down, but I'm holding on. I need to let go. Because it seems like day by day I pick up this load, even though it's heavy and I know it's old. I try to put it down, but I'm holding on. I need to let go. Quick to take a picture, need validation like my liquor. It's like a hiding game I never wanna play. Even my shadow turns away. When will my vision turn from gray? But in my mind I see the truth. I'm breaking free with no excuse. Because it seems like day by day I pick up this load, even though it's heavy and I know it's old. I try to put it down, but I'm holding on. I need to let go. Because it seems like day by day I pick up this load, even though it's heavy and I know it's old. I try to put it down, but I'm holding on. I need to let go. I said I gotta let it go, let it go. Said I gotta let it go, let it go. Said I gotta let it go, let it go. Said I gotta let it go. Because it seems like day by day I pick up this load, even though it's heavy and I know it's old. I try to put it down, but I'm holding on. I need to let go, because it seems like day by day I pick up this load, even though it's heavy and I know it's old. I try to put it down, but I'm holding on. I need to let go.
Yeah. I mean, what comes to mind is, you know, in those times when you're being not so kindly gifted labels and feelings and boxes to fit inside, you know, what has been most helpful for you to help really let go of those things?
Talking to people smarter than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, surfing, yeah, when I can.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, it's definitely with the identity part. Like with going in context with that song, it's definitely I had to sit in with some elders and just older people in my family and try and figure out like what am I supposed to do? Like what did they do? You know, what has helped them in their times of struggle with self-identity and just or self-awareness, spatial awareness, like living today, you know, and just hearing their stories and trying to listen to them, you know, to the best of my ability.
Yeah.
And trying to emulate them. And one of the people that kind of influenced me a lot in that way is my granddad, a pop-pop who passed. And he would sit me down and we would just talk for hours about everything, every little thing. And this next song is a song I wrote for him, to him after he passed. But yeah, he definitely gave me a lot of insight when I was older, just on his expectations of me, but you know, what I should and shouldn't be doing and shouldn't be worrying about.
Yeah.
So I would definitely look up to him a lot and
Beautiful.
Yeah, thankful for the wisdom that he shared.
Yeah. Before we jump into that, we got some donations, friends.
Oh yeah. I like that
nice,
sound.
Nah. I'll work on a melody.
Can I sample that though? I got a beat that I could go to.
Yo. Donations. Boom, 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 boom. Donations. We got Gage.
Just a touch, please.
We got Gage Fisk, Michelle Johnson, Barbara Curtis, Craig Russert, Majali Serrano, Isela Marlin, Amanda Goeke,
Thank you,
Kip
family.
Silverman, and Stephen Poltz. That's off to a good start, my people. This is beautiful.
Thank you.
People are having a blast online, loving all of this heart stuff.
Yeah.
Someone's like, that's the gospel right there. Yeah, keep bringing the love, guys.
They haven't heard
This is beautiful.
Saeeda yet.
Oh, Saeeda, you coming in on this one?
Not yet.
All right. Just teasing me over there. All right.
When I was young, Mama would drive me to your house. You were sitting there in that chair you'd usually wear. It was a dark green and was filled with hours of your sleep. I would sit on the couch and watch you wake from evening dreams when I was young. When I was over, we would watch the classic tales like Bonnie and Clyde, John Wayne, and the great train robberies. And we talk about the way things used to be when I was over. Now when I came of age, I'd hear your stories and you'd say, let me check in my files that I left in my mind from yesterday. From a different time when you lived in your prime, in those glory days when you came of age. Now as a traveling man, I'd pick out a route and have it planned, but you pick up an atlas and show me a map of another way. From a time long ago when you found that trail to blaze as a traveling man. Now this journey is harder for me. You've gone to talk to God a while to see what heaven brings. I might have lost religion, but can you talk to God for me and ask him one thing? That when it's over and the curtain finally tears, can I knock on heaven's door and find you there to listen to the wisdom that you share? Woo! When it's over.
I haven't played that one all the way through in a while.
Yeah. Beautiful.
That's you know when he's with you.
Yeah. Was he a musician?
No, but he hung around musicians back in the day. He was the driver for the Clovers way back in the day,
What?
on the Chittams circuit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of driving around, whenever you guys feel is a good time, we have had some requests for some ridiculous tour stories.
Ridiculous tour stories.
I'll tell one.
Oh, he's on it. He's ready to go. Lay it on
For
us.
this. Well, one time we went to New Zealand, and the first day there, I woke up with a bandmate around my leg, like a koala bear. And that was the end of the story.
What?
I got a better one.
That was Pato.
Well, we got another Pato story. When Pato first joined the band, we were in this hotel. I forget where we were, and we all like piled in the tour bus. And Pato, like, he just came to America, so he didn't have a cell phone. He didn't have anything. Okay, so we get in the tour bus and we start driving. We're like 30 minutes down the road, and then we finally realize, oh shit, where's Pato? Like, where's our new bass player? So we had to get back in the, like, turn the bus around, go back to the hotel, and he's just sitting there out front patiently, like, not knowing where to go, not knowing what to do.
Oh
He's just stuck in the middle of the country because he had just gotten to America. So he was just kind of like, well, I guess I'll figure it out at some point, but he didn't know anybody's number. He was just stranded.
Well, I was going to say it's funny that both the stories so far are about Pato because he's not here to defend himself.
Right.
You think he's watching?
So we need,
Can we have
TJ
Pato
stories
call the
and Joe
hotline?
stories too, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to pick on everybody that's not here.
You got to get Pato to call us on the hotline, and then he could chime in with some stories about y'all.
Oh, yeah, that'd be good. That'd be awesome.
Oh,
Boss.
Pato.
I know, we miss everybody. We miss everybody.
Ooh, we got some more shout outs, homies. Patricia Howard Chittams.
That's my mama.
Yeah, mama.
That's my mama.
Summer Carter, Claire Sapone, Ralph Sr., Ali Chapman. Thank you guys so much for supporting this show and for supporting these beautiful, super incredibly talented artists. This is so special, and we're going to get into who you have chosen to support tonight as well. So
Yeah.
keep the music flowing,
All right.
and we're here for it, and thank you so much.
Thank you. Well, a lot of the songs that I write are just definitely about like feelings and emotions, and like it's just me. Playing the drums is great. I process life a lot when I'm playing drums, but writing songs is really for me to kind of like deal with emotional things that just seem, they're just difficult. And I think for Black men specifically, it's people don't want you to have emotions. You need to be stoic, or either you're angry, or there's still these labels. So to be able to express the range of emotions and be confident in expressing those range of emotions to a lot of people in different ways, I think is important. So for me, it's in the songwriting to like be able to talk about things that are difficult. And this song specifically is just about feeling helpless, and it's okay sometimes to be vulnerable and to be scared and to not know what's going on. And that's fine. You might have to be there for a day or a week or a month.
Or a few months in this situation.
Yeah, well, exactly. Yeah, exactly. You might be stuck there for a little while, but that's all right. And being secure in those feelings and feeling those feelings for everything that they're supposed to be, but then learning from them, I think is also very important.
Beautiful.
One second.
We got time. You're being vulnerable right now, and it's amazing, and you're learning from it.
I know. I started the set off playing the wrong note. It's great.
We're here just having a good time. This ain't no Red Rocks. This is, you're like a big old backyard powwow situation.
Oh, yeah.
Day after day, time after time, moon after moon, lie after lie. I just wanna take a break from these tears I cry. The deep and silent suffering as I race up tide. I know there's a limit to this load, but I'm drowning. I'm drowning. Not close enough, not free to be. So far away, can I find the strength to be redeemed? They say the life, it is a journey. What are the lessons that I'm learning? And will it stop this pain from hurting? 'Cause I need to breathe. But I'm drowning. I'm drowning. But I know there's got to be a silver line on the horizon for me. And though the storms, they keep on rolling, I will be strong and not be broken. I'm still drowning. Still drowning. I'll look inside and realize I'm not alone. With gathered hands we'll pass the love that we were shown. And I know we're surrounded, yeah. Surrounded, yeah, yeah. Surrounded, surrounded. You're surrounded. You're surrounded. You don't have to do it by yourself. Grab the hand of someone next to you and ask for help, 'cause you're surrounded. Surrounded. Oh, man.
You signed a waiver, right?
Oh, me? Yeah, no.
Hey!
I'm joking. Yeah.
It just, as that song says, hold the hand next to somebody. Just make sure you use hand sanitizer or wash your hands afterwards.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Thank you, Tim. Thank you. I'm still having a hard time. I just want to hug everybody when I see them, and it's hard to not want to hug, to not be able to hug people.
Yeah. I never thought I'd see the day.
I know.
You know, like, what? Are we going to be telling our children, oh, back in the day, they used to shake hands and have dollar bills. Like, what? Okay.
Exactly.
We're trying to keep up with the
It is
changing
all
world.
obsolete now.
Hopefully not. Hopefully this is just a moment in the wild ride that we get to witness.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Well, I got a couple more songs.
Oh yeah, you better.
Maybe 2 more songs.
You better.
All right. We'll play one more. Do they care?
As I lie awake at night, the street lights are shining bright. Up ahead I see a city that's sleeping, while I'm wondering, do they care for me? 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 Plains and rolling hills are free. The sweetest breeze through the trees, it comforts me. We can stand in solidarity and fight things peacefully, not knowing what they will bring. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. And when this roller coaster's over and this country's finally sober, can we finally stand together as one, or has our work just begun? Only time will tell. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. I can feel the rising of the tide. Make sure you've got a grip because this ship will rise. Don't ever loosen it, cause soon they'll try to divide with lies. Oh, with lies. Oh, with lies. Oh, no, 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 not the lies. So do they care for me? Do they care for me? Do they care for me? Do they care for me?
Whew. Tim, you dirty dog. So good.
Man, I broke some bow hair and it tripped on my fingers. I was like, ooh.
I was like, what is
Lightning
happening? It's
sparks.
like tangle up the Chinese finger knots on yourself. Oh, that's great.
Speaking of knots, just kidding, that's a terrible segue. I want to talk about the Popcorn Club
Yeah.
that you've chosen to support tonight. I think that's a beautiful cause, and this is so awesome that these people are doing this. The Ivy Community Charities Popcorn Club.
Yeah, it was brought to my attention by my mother, who's an AKA, and I've always wanted to find like an organization or be a part of some type of organization that really gives back to the kids. And being from the DC area and growing up there and being a part of after school programs and just having friends that are a part of mentorship programs, they're really doing a great job for the youth and for elementary school students, for high school, for adults. There's just enrichment programs for the kids, and I just think they're doing a really great job. So I'm happy to be able to support them in any way that I can.
Beautiful, yeah. I mean, I think especially with people having to homeschool their children, you know, I think some of those extracurricular activities are dwindling.
Yeah.
And who knows if they're going to even be reintegrated when schools open again, you know, and it's really important. And you've added on to some auction items that I'm really excited to talk about. So auction item number 1 is a private show for 20 minutes for $75. This will be on Zoom, I'm assuming, folks. Back it up, okay? Auction item, that's $75, 20-minute show. $75, 20-minute show. $75, 20-minute show. $75, oh, 20-minute show.
This is not included.
But for $150, you can get a singing telegram 6 feet away from your door. That one might include some dance moves.
Maybe? couple
We'll see.
moonwalks.
So $150 singing 6-foot telegram. And for $300, if anybody donates that 3 with 2 zeros after it, you get a personalized song written for a loved one. Not your greedy ass, but a loved one, okay?
For somebody else.
For somebody else.
So tell me a story, and I'll try to figure out a song for you.
I love that. Have you written a lot of songs like gifting for other people?
I've written a couple songs for people that like proposal songs and things like that. Yeah. So it's fun. It's kind of cool. You just get a different like perspective. Like you're not stuck in your own head and your own connection.
Yeah.
You're trying to like interpret somebody else's. So it's cool, and they have different meanings and reasons for things that are important. So to be able to put that in a song and have it be special for just them and to sing it for them, I think is really, really awesome. And honestly, it's just great practice for any artist.
It's true. It's true. It's hard to take yourself out of your own story and plot line and your own personal mythos and be like, okay, what is happening?
Yeah.
How can I paint this picture of somebody else? But it's going to go through the filter of you no matter what.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, friends, $75, $150, $300. He's got some magic things to give to you. Man, I might.
Oh, you might?
I might.
Okay.
Well, I don't really know.
Well, just holla at me. Let me know.
Holla. All right, hit us with maybe one or two more songs.
This is I have more. This is the last song. This is going to be the last song.
But what if we want more than that?
Well, we'll see what happens at the end of everything.
Do a little freestyle rap battle?
If you're trying to lose, what's up?
Don't be fooled by these braids. Okay,
Oh, okay. So, Saeeda, you ready?
Saeeda, right. Yes. So
Next,
excited
ready?
to welcome you. This is about to be good.
All right.
Now I am.
All right. There we are.
I need to see this rap battle going down now.
You trying to get on this rap battle, Saeeda?
No, I'm gonna watch.
You could do it. You could do it. We'll be nice.
See, I know my limitation.
I'm gonna watch right next to Saeeda. That's for sure.
What happened to my roll dog? You're supposed to be I'm a hype man.
You want me to be hype man?
You're supposed to be my hype man, Tim.
Can you beatbox and play that thing at the same
I'd be
time?
the worst hype man ever. So bad.
He's like, yeah, you guys are doing
Be
good.
Like, listen to the emotion in that. That's sweet, man.
We need those people too.
You do. All right.
There's a brother doing the best he can, trying to get a job and be a stand-up man. But as he gets turned down every day, he starts listening to the fellas that live around the way. And now he's got to decide which way to go. But he knows it's easy money if he takes the dough. Now he's gotta make a choice between wrong and right. But when it comes to your family, eating every night, it's just another day living in the city. And it's just another day living all alone. And it's just another day trying to climb to freedom when the pain within it never gets to me. There's a mother walking down the street. Fog is rolling at her feet. 1,000 miles ahead, it seems, while the crowd gathers round, whispering. You can hear them asking questions like, what you seen? But the rules on the street are, don't say a thing. And it's just another day living in the city. And it's just another day living all alone. And it's just another day trying to climb to freedom. And the pain within it never gets to me. Sick and tired of playing games, always told to do the right thing, but to other folks the rules can change. Oh, I'm sick and tired of playing games, always told to do the right thing, But to other folks, the rules can change. Well, it's just another day, living in the city. Well, it's just another day, living all alone. And it's just another day, trying to climb to freedom. When the pain within it never gets to me.
Just another day. Take away the pain. I don't want to feel it. I don't want no. Say it's just another day living in the city. Oh, just another day trying to survive the city. Just another day. Oh, crying. Oh, just another day.
Just another day, living in the city. You could just be running down the street, minding your own business. Standing on the corner, trying to make $1. Maybe even did a small crime. Whoa, but it's just another day living in the city. Don't nobody else deserve to lose their life, no. It doesn't matter what they do, it's so wrong, it's not right.
It's not right.
It's says just another day, living in the city.
Hoo-wee. Amen.
Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a hard thing to put into words and to sing, and I think using music as a way to bring awareness and pay respects for the reality of things that have happened and that might continue to happen. And
Not might.
Yeah.
That's the sad thing.
That's the reality. It's not
Yeah.
might. It's gonna continue until we do something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sure to continue unless we do something. Period.
Yeah.
Well, we have this platform here and we have a pretty large audience right now, and I would love for you guys to give a call to action or say some prayers or anything that you feel like you want to address the community in this way, in this moment. You're more than welcome to.
I don't know if a lot of listeners are aware of Sean King, but he's been doing some really awesome things, and he's got a website right now, Justice for. Yeah, thank you. Sorry. But you should check that out because you go on the link and you can sign a petition, and there's also a phone number. And I think, what are the things that we can do right now? As a white person talking to other white people, we can love on our friends. We can be there for them. But we also need to bring action. We need to call the government, we need to call whoever's in charge, people in power, and we need to tell them, because it's not going to change unless we do it. This isn't their problem. This is our problem. This is everyone's problem. This is what it is right now. We have the power as people. We get the justice we demand, and let's demand it. That's what I have to say.
Yes.
I think it's hard sometimes for all of us to sit and watch these things kind of go down, and we're just sitting behind our computers and we're at our homes and we're living our day-to-day lives. But it doesn't affect some people and directly. And I'm tired of fast food outrage. When people they see it, they repost it, and then the next week they're not even worried about it or thinking about it anymore. Like, putting politics aside, like watching what happened, it's wrong. It's wrong. Like, I don't care if you're a Republican, I don't care if you're a Democrat. Like, if you're a human, you can see that there's a problem that needs to be fixed. And it's a deep-rooted problem that seems like it's taken forever to change and taken forever to realize. And I mean, as a black person and as a black man, it's something that I deal with every single day. Like, I walk down the street and I'm overly sensitive and hyper aware of my surroundings and what my energy of just being there is going to cause, other people around me. And it shouldn't be like that, but that's the way it is. And until we can start just loving our neighbors like ourselves, I don't really see change happening. We really need to love first. Fuck your politics, put everything else aside. Let's just start really caring about the people that are around us. And hey,
Yeah.
maybe it'll change one day.
Yeah. And we have to have hope, I think it's hard to, it's like being hopelessly hopeful, and affecting our little webs of community that we have that we can still touch and interact with, and starting there, and calling the people in charge and not making ourselves smaller, not convincing ourselves that there isn't anything we can do. There absolutely is. And it starts with every person that you talk to. It starts with calling out injustice when you see it on the streets, and going all the way to the highest and the high and the high, and reminding them that we're fucking here, and that this is not an agreed upon reality.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we just need to take a deeper look in ourselves. I mean, it starts with individual, the deep things that, it's deep.
Yeah.
Just talking about it's not gonna change it. It's gonna help, but we need to start really looking at the systems that we have in place and how those systems were set up, not for us.
Yeah, and the systems within the brain, and
Yeah.
how much of that is woven into our psyches that we're not even aware of.
Exactly.
And not being afraid to go in and do the internal work and do the healing of whatever story we're all carrying, so that we can write a different one moving forward.
Something else I just want to share real fast. My wife posted this, and I just think it's a really good quote to hear. White person to white person. If white people can only talk about racism from the perspective of its effects in black people, then they will not be able to dismantle their own compliancy and will continue to enact the racist behavior.
Yeah, we have to check our conversations. I encourage non-persons of color, or white people, or Caucasian, whatever you want to call them, to check your conversations. Check the people that you're around. It's those private conversations. It's those conversations around the dinner table. It's those racist remarks that your uncle made that you just let go. It's the prejudices that, we all have prejudice that we need to pluck out. And the truth is that even as a black woman, I have seen stereotypes of black men that make me have certain thoughts towards, if I see a group of African-American men just gathered, my first thought is not they're just hanging out. You see what I'm saying? It's ingrained in the fabric of everything that we see and how we relate to the world, that black men are not enough, or that something's wrong with them, or that just looking at them, they're dangerous. And, and that black women are objectified, that we're only good if we're on our backs. It's ridiculous. And unfortunately, it has been hammered into the psyche of not just white people, but America in general. Asian people. It doesn't matter who you are, what color you are, where you come from, what your background is. Around the world, how they think about African American men and women is disgusting, because all they see is TV and caricatures. That's what the world sees. They don't see people, humans, who bleed like you do, who have families like you do, who have dreams and hopes and aspirations, who have religion, who have God, who pray, who cry. See me. I am you.
That's right.
I'm your mother. I'm your sister. I'm your auntie. I'm your daughter. You peel this skin away, I am you. You are me. So like you said, if you don't see you laying on that ground crying for air, something's wrong. And I love you all. As much love as possible do I send to the people who are in pain, who were raised in sickness, who were raised in mental health issues, who were taught and bred to hate. I pray for you. I love you. Because it's a miserable way to be. It's a terrible way to relate to the world. I love that I can sit in the room with my brothers and my sisters and just feel joy. Just see people. Just see friends. Kindness, smiles. We can cry together, we laugh together. That's what we deserve. That's what we deserve. Every day. So, not just Portland, to the world. I love you all. Let's figure out how to overwhelmingly live in love and consciousness.
Thank you, Hollow Halls. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for
you
holding
guys.
this space.
Yeah.
For awesome music, for deep conversations. Thank you.
Thank you. Whew. Thank you, Saeeda. And thank you, everyone here that's making this show what it is. And phew. Hold that thought. I'm not going to be able to spit anything out for a second. Whew. Yeah. This is pretty special. And we're so privileged to have a voice. And we're so privileged to be able to be seen and be heard now. And I'm so grateful to be part of something that's bringing love and beauty and community into the world. This feels like medicine to me. And I hope it feels like medicine for everybody watching. And I hope it feels like medicine for every beautiful person that walks through the doors. You can't leave me crying. You gotta play another song.
We'll just sing the chorus one more time, huh?
Well, it's just another day,
Just another day.
living in the city, and it's just another day,
Another day.
living all alone, and it's just another day, trying to climb the freedom, and the pain within you never gets to me. Just another day. I'm sad to say, but it's just another day.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
For bringing your wholeness to this evening. And Tim, you're up next, kid. But before that, we got this, we have a beautiful intermission lined up for you. And don't forget about those sweet little deals. We did have someone holler at the $80 level to get a 20-minute show. $150, he'll do a 6-foot distance song delivery. $300, he will write you a song for a loved one. This is very rare and very special, and I hope that people that are watching are swooping up these deals. I hope that you don't have like a list of people and you have to like.
Why not? I have nothing else to do.
Okay, all right, line them up. You heard him.
Bring them on. Let's go. Call into the phone line too. I want to hear some people. Let's
hit
talk.
us up on the MayDay hotline. You know what it is.
Holler at 833-4
cry.
That's a good one.
We're all going to wipe our faces of tears of hope and joy and love and change, hopefully. But John's been working on the sweet intermission. Tonight's intermission is full of Fox and Bones at the Doug Fir, is their last show before quarantine. Just in case you forgot what live music looks like, this is a sweet snapshot. And another way to support the community is tomorrow's the Old Church Concert Hall at 4 p.m. is doing a kids magic show. And the Old Church is a really beautiful, it's a 4 o'clock live stream. Thank you, John. And they're going under, guys. And the Hallowed Halls, we're fortunate enough to be able to do this to try to keep this place afloat. But the Old Church is absolutely incredible, and it's women owned, and they're not gonna be able to make it without our community support, and we want to do as much as we can to help them. So please, tomorrow at 4 p.m., tune into the Old Church Concert Hall on I think all platforms. I'm assuming just Facebook for sure, and try to help them stay afloat. I don't want to see these places that have really held such sacred and magical space sink. And it's unfortunate and inevitable in this moment, but that doesn't mean that we can't try. So please, 4 o'clock tomorrow, tune into the Old Church's Concert Hall page. I'll be there. And for Kids Magic Show, how amazing. And that is all for now. Enjoy the intermission, and we'll see you on the other side. We love you so much. Thank you.
Just about letting it all be, like whatever state. For me, just the heartbreak at the time that I was in, just kind of like giving it away. But I think it's also just about all of the things, like the ways in which I and we make ourselves crazy, just thinking and being anxious over whatever is going on. And it's this thing of just like it. This is Luna.
You want to be part of the show?
Luna's like, I don't want to be famous. The song is called To Her the Sea. My grandmother, who used to live in Portland, she passed away a long time ago now, several years ago. She was a wild lady. She had purple hair. She lived in Portland. And when I was like 18, I actually designed a tattoo that she ended up having right here. Is this old lady's eye. Yeah, she was just really deep, beautiful woman that was just inspiring me. She always inspired me, and I loved her, the way, just how real she was with everything. She wrote this poem that was about like basically this whole sentiment of like giving something up and giving it away when you don't know the answer to it, giving it like back to the sea. I like thinking about the sea, about being like that like feminine presence that will just like take all of our shit. So to her, the sea. When I play music, I feel like there's this sense of like giving myself up to something higher than me, that there's this bigger purpose to why I'm playing the songs that I play. That's funny. I didn't even think that she would come up, but it kind of was. That poem was part of the song. It's like a continuation of the song. tonight. All the meanderings that circled like dust finally settled. He'll come back, no he won't. The silence that fell, that had to lay it down. To all those bright-eyed lovers, I once was like you, but now I've discovered, and I gave it back to the wind, and he gave it back to her, the sea.
Hello, my name is Blair Borax, and you might know me from singing songs on our beloved Tuesday night Atlantis stage, but you may not know that I'm also a 500-hour registered yoga teacher. And while I love teaching the public drop-in classes, even on Zoom, they lack 3 important elements for a transformative practice. 1, consistency, 2, contemplation, and 3, community. That is why I'm offering a brand new yoga program. This is a 5 or 10-week program. You can participate in 1 or both modules, all about the ethical practice of yoga. Together we will explore yoga's ethical guidelines, not as laws, but as tools for self-reflection and real-life application. Each week the program will include a guided meditation video, a mindfulness prompt, a live yoga class on Zoom, reading, reflection questions, and a book club conversation, all online, plus 1 private session with me. The first module begins June 9th, and if you mention the MayDay LoveStream when you sign up, you'll receive 10% off. A portion of your tuition will also be donated back to the LoveStream to support our beloved local artists. For more information, check out my website, blairborax.com/yoga, or follow me on Facebook and Instagram. I would love for you to join this community program. Looking forward to hearing from you. Bye!
Tell me a story about something you can't buy or sell. Something about the sound of that broken bell. Broken bell, the broken bell. I am the ringing of the broken bell, broken bell, broken bell. I hear the ringing of the broken bell.
Oh, my mind's a flare. I think I shall stare, floating there. White and diamond waterfall, sunshine, storm, it's seen it all. For that moment your eyes are shine above her hair like divine. Portraits of colors, your rich, sweet kiss, quality of depth in your sweet bliss. The energy between me and you, belonging, baby, will come true. Like birds over pieces, perfect fit. Me and you in a dream of live. Me not worrying about anything. You need to just merely be. Me and you, so easily we glide. I'm ready, babe, let's take the ride.
So darling, when you need a hand, you don't need to say a word, 'cause I'm your man, and I will do the best I can. And let me lighten you, Lord, let me lighten you, Lord. Oh, it's okay to let a little go, so let me lighten you, Lord. Let me lighten you, Lord, let me lighten you, Lord. Oh, it's okay to let a little go, so let me lighten. And let it go, oh, and let it go, oh, and let it go, oh, and let it go.
Every street light burning like the stars in the Kentucky night. Promises, promises, oh fireflies, you at my side. Those lonely old roads leading to places that nobody knows. Traveling, traveling, dusty old clothes in the radio. Oh, but now, underneath the sky on fire, the energy's getting higher. Don't wanna come down. Tell me now, if the world is truly ending, then every moment that we're spending, it matters somehow.
Talking in your sleep, I'm awake to hear you dream. Names you say you can't remember, burning in your mouth like embers. The fire's out and I know why. You wanna be free.
I'd say a lot, but it's all about perspective these days. Don't let them tell you anything at all. Some people hit the ground running, while others take a lifetime to crawl. Time doesn't know the shape we're in, that's fine, whatever's meant to be. I'm just trying my best to comprehend what a strange and wondrous place we're in.
Do I have to go? Do I really wanna stay? I gotta turn my back and say goodbye to yesterday. Do I have to go? Do I really wanna stay? So I say goodbye. Now it's time to leave. Here's to the next chapter, my new beginning.
She's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. She's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I met a girl on the west side of town. She's always good to me when she comes around. My friends say I've been changing. I don't sing about my blues. My heart's been rearranging. If only they knew that girl is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful to me. She's so wonderful, wonderful, wonderful to me. She brings me coffee in the morning, gives me kisses at night. That girl is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful to me. Well,
I had a dream of California, the aged oak tree, the wild ocean. I had been leaving, but I had to lean in. I had to lean.
On these darkest nights, it tucks you in, and it lingers behind this wild ride, watching time pass by. So pass me by. Pass me by.
only trouble is, gee whiz, I'm dreaming my life away. I need you so that I could die. I love you so, and that is why whenever I want you, all I have to do, whenever I need you, all I have to do, whenever I dream of you.
I am Mario Marchese, also known as Mario the Maker Magician. Oh! Ah! My eyeball. This year, February 29th, we performed at the Old Church Concert Hall in Portland, Oregon. This is a really special place. We live all the way in Nyack, New York. We travel the country multiple times a year, and the Old Church Concert Hall is one of those venues that we always remember. Why am I here? Why am I talking to you? I'm talking to you because I've never released my live show. My live show is my livelihood. I've never put it online, ever. I'm doing it. And I only ask you guys before the show starts if you could donate. Donate to the Old Church Concert Hall. It's theoldchurch.org/bettertogether. We want to make sure that live theater is one of those things that open up again.
This gentleman right here, he could catch. Nice.
instead of hell you make overnight. It's gonna take money to hold up your pride. And if you look, you play out enough to make it. Be away from your home, and your life becomes a road. Gotta empty room. The people's backs to you. Giving painted fools for your bad love that you. Sometimes I say, start saying, take it all to myself. For the first time, I was right before you. But now you keep it, turn it round, and the next thing you wanna tell is turn the fuck down. Get used to being alone. I'm a song that starts to grow. Feeling close and low. Hey, have you heard the news? You might make it through, but that love that you love that you, that love that you, that you. They say, boy, we're not gonna make it. Don't ever tell me where we share it. Well, we're not quite sure where to take it. We're already here. We're already here. Already here. So now you made it. Yeah, you kissed the sky. Then your idols turned out to be your friends in disguise. All the time you stepped on the road, you were held to roll. You were pushed on through. I saw you through. Each one was for you. Leaving all the truth. But that love that took, that love that took, that love that took, that Thank you very much. The kid ahead is next. Stick around.
Make sure you check out our merch table. Shelzy will be back there helping you guys out. We love you guys. Thank you.
In the entryway to the facility, there's a handy sanitation station. Today, we have 2 volunteers ready to demonstrate proper hygiene and social distancing. In the event of a virus pandemic, as we're experiencing currently, everyone must follow these strict guidelines or risk passing on the virus to their companions. Let's go inside, shall we? Oh, there, not too close. Oh, looks like he's got an idea. A tape measure, how handy. Oh, no touching. Ah, there we go. That looks about 6 feet to me. Now, what's the plan to get that tape measure put away? Oh no, don't take off those gloves. Ah, she had another glove underneath. What a trickster. Now for the disinfectant. It looks like he wants a drink. No, don't do that. Oh no, we surely don't want to inject it. That won't help you either. Let's wrap this up. Please just remember to follow these simple guidelines for a safe and healthy environment. Thank you.
We know now that as human beings busied themselves about their various concerns, they were scrutinized and studied, perhaps almost as narrowly as a man with a microscope might scrutinize the transient creatures swarm and multiply in a drop of water.
Red 833, call MayDay. Red 833, call me. Red 833, call MayDay.
Sorry, that's gonna get weird. And we are back. Thank you so much, everybody who enjoyed that intermission, and maybe there were some beautiful conversations that were sparked from how we left off. Thank you, Mr. Chittams, for that set. That was amazing and potent and heartfelt, and we're back. And before we head back into the next set with Mr. Tim Snider, I want to give a shout out to Akriza for our intro music. Thank you so much. There's more artistry just woven into the fabric of this whole show. It's incredible. And I think we got a voicemail, and we'd like to holler at our correspondence corner of cute creatures. Hold on a second. We got to get some audio on you, babes. Oh. We're going to sound check on those babes real quick. In the meantime, we got some donation shout outs to holler at your faces. Donations. Curtis Serrano, Nicole Miller, Pat Stewart, Kendra Cottrell, Janelle Pearson, Doran Dogan McGee, Isela Merlin, Melissa Ribner, who could that be? And Acoustic Minds, who is our #1 biggest supporters of the life, and they're gonna be here tomorrow. So excited about that.
Yeah, girls.
And Aisha Drozdowski paid that $80 to get that personal 20-minute party going on. So we'll link you guys up afterwards. And are we ready? Correspondence Corner.
Check, check. Can you hear us?
Yes, we can hear you.
Nice. Okay. Do you guys know who this little sweetie pie is?
Hi, this is Willow. I love you, Justin and Max and Kim. Mwah! I can't wait to see you and give you a big hug.
That's the cutest.
Willow.
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 Oh, all right, Willow.
I think so.
So adorable.
That was cute.
That was awesome.
That's really cute.
Well, without further ado, I think our hearts could all use some more music. So Tim Snider and the same crew, Saeeda and Max and Mr. Chittams. I don't know why I like calling you that right now.
That's a dope band name.
Yeah.
Tim Snider and the same crew.
Tim Snider and the same fam crew, dope club. Yeah.
Same crew, dope club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, sweet.
I'm into it.
Cool. Let's do it.
spent growing roots and the fruits will never see. It's so hard to see things change as the dog burns to the ground. As these memories turn to smoke, I can hardly hear a sound, but I'm standing Oh, standing eye over hurricane, eye over hurricane, eye over hurricane, eye over hurricane, eye over hurricane. There's nothing you can do but surrender to the wind. Your body says to fight, without your mind you just can't win. It's so hard to lose control, but there's a beauty in release with destruction all around me. Why my soul? Why my soul? Why my soul is ever peace? I over hurricane, I over hurricane, I over hurricane, I over hurricane. Oh, I'm standing over hurricane. I'm still standing over hurricane. Oh, I'm standing over hurricane, and I over hurricane. Be strong, got to stay true. Just let yourself go to virtue.
Thank you so much. Hey, could I get a little less guitar and a little more vocal? Thank you.
So beautiful. You really just took me there. I don't know what I was expecting, but it's like shoom, and now we're just in this oasis of sound. Also, quickly, Willow called back to remind Justin who she is. She says, Justin, you gave her a pair of drumsticks in Michigan, and she loves you very much.
Oh, I love you too, Willow.
Yeah, and just a reminder, friends, this is 100% donation-based for the community, from the community broadcast, and all of your donations, all of your voicemails, everything really means the world to us, and so thank you for being here and sharing this lovely evening with us, and many more evenings to come. We've got some really beautiful news to drop on you tomorrow, so don't worry, we're not going anywhere.
Was that our cue?
I'm not sure. I just kind of, I was like reading if there's anything more I should say, and then I just kind of stopped. I'm just over here in my little bubble, missing my co-host Jacob Westfall, because he usually fills in those gaps with things like, hey man, that's a cool guitar. Does it have a story? You want to tell us a little bit more about that guitar?
Totally. This guitar is so sweet. I got it in Australia from Cole Clark at the factory in Melbourne.
Tubular, bro.
Yeah, true story.
He said, give me a guitar that looks like me.
It's actually pretty cool. I went to their factory and I got to play like 30 different guitars, and I played like a couple notes on this, and I was like, that's the one.
Does it have a name?
I think I named it once, but I forgot.
Perfect.
It's terrible.
The nameless blonde beauty.
I fell in love with another woman after this.
Oh.
And married her. So
Eh.
all the other ones fade away.
Seems like me, yeah.
Only
That's
one
a good reason. I only know one name.
We got a song about that too.
It's true. We do.
What you got next for us?
All right, this one's called "Let Go, Jump in the River,"
Mm.
and music's for me has been a really great river, and I don't know if you can tell by all these pedals and things, but I'm a bit of a control freak, and
I think you're just creative.
but I know that when I'm able to let go, that's when the best things happen in life, and
amen.
And so this song is just an encouragement to myself, but to everybody listening too, to let go, let life happen, just flow with it.
Be a crunchy chord.
Life's not about a destination. Though you know I've lived like this for a while, I'm keeping faith in this journey that I'm facing. Learning, live every day in style. Let go and jump in the river. Let go and jump in. We gotta let go and jump in the river. Let go and jump in. I gotta let go and jump in the river. Let go and jump in. We gotta let go and jump in the river. Let go and jump in. We gotta. Wise men say life is what you make it, so leave it there or take it. Try hard not to fake it, and if you're gonna give, so if you're gonna give, you better do it with a smile. Let go and jump in the river. Let go and jump in. We gotta let go and jump in the river. Let go and jump in. I gotta let go and jump in the river. Let go and jump in. We gotta let go and jump in the river. Let go and jump in. We gotta. It's in the music. Oh yeah. It's in the stories that we tell. Oh. It's in the pictures. It's in our hearts. It's in our heads as well. These days exist to remind us, though we're different on the surface, but we still live. We still live for the same purpose, and my emotions still stir. We're still here, searching for understanding in this life. We're still here, searching for understanding. let go and jump in the river. Let go and jump in. We gotta let go and jump in the river. Let go and jump in. We gotta let go and jump in the river. Let go and jump in. We gotta let go and jump in the river. Let go and jump in. We gotta let go and jump in the river. Let go and jump in. You gotta let go and jump in the river. Let go and jump in. You gotta let go and jump in the river. Let go and jump in. You gotta let go and jump in the river. Let go and jump in. You gotta let go and jump in the river. It's in the music. Jump in. You gotta let go and jump in. It's in the stories that we tell. Jump in. You gotta let go and jump in. It's in the picture. Let go and jump in. You gotta let go. It's in our hearts. It's in our heads as well. Let go and jump in the river. Let go and jump in. You gotta let go and jump in the river. Let go and jump in. You gotta let go and jump in the river. Let go and jump in. You gotta let go and jump in the river. Let go and jump in. You gotta let go and jump in the river. Let go and jump in. You gotta let go and jump in the river. Let go and jump in. You gotta let go and jump in the river. Let go and jump in. You gotta let go and jump in the river. Let go and jump in. You gotta let go and jump in. You gotta
You really are such a master craftsman with sound to take people on this journey. It's so incredible. How does it feel when you're writing all these different pieces of the song? I guess, how does it feel? What a broad question.
How does it feel? Yeah, you do.
Shout out to D'Angelo.
Or I guess when you're writing those, I mean, what is the writing process like to be able to craft something so intricate?
Yeah, I think for me, I've learned to maybe separate my process, like the creative side of my brain from the analytical side of my brain. And sometimes when I'm doing all of this, I have to jump back and forth. But when you're creating, I feel like for me, it's also, and I know a lot of us creatives, it's kind of like this desperate attempt to dive into your subconscious, right? And people have done so many different ways, tried so many different ways to get there and do that, and we're always trying to do that. But yeah, I mean, as soon as I think about it, I often screw it up, kind of like the beginning of that song. But like, it's just about reaching that mindset, and it all happens here, and here, and here, and translating that to your instrument, and to a song, letting it breathe, let it take itself on a journey. I feel like I'm often just trying to catch up to it. And sometimes that process is frustrating because you're like, I know it's there, I can feel it, I sense it, but I can't, and then sometimes you're in that zone and it just happens.
Yeah.
Which is like the next song I'm going to sing for you guys and play is called The Steeple, and it's a song about Mount Shasta. And it was kind of one of those moments of like, just like, aha, like the song just downloaded. And there's a story. I used to live in a van before I came to Portland.
Oh, classic musician story.
Classic musician story.
Those days.
Yeah, I met Max when I was living in a van, and we actually met. We were both sitting in with Keegan Smith and the fam, and I looked over, and he was the only other barefoot guy on stage. So I was like, yes, we're gonna get along.
Mad dog.
And you brought your wife Vivian up.
Yeah.
And she jumped out of the van. And Mel.
Yeah, and I had a dog in the van and the whole thing. And but yeah, I was traveling up the 5, and I was going on around Mount Shasta, and my wife's from Sao Paulo, Brazil, and they used to, in Rio de Janeiro, they do this thing where they, at sunset, they go and they applaud the sun. And it's kind of like referred to as the clap, and it's become like a thing, like, hey, let's meet at such and such bar after the clap, you know, and everyone knows what you're talking about. So I got in this routine from her of getting on top of my van and just applauding the sunset wherever I was. And sometimes, you know, I'd get harassed by people, but whatever, I side of the highway, I just went for it. And I was at Mount Shasta and had this moment where the song just kind of showed up. So it's called The Steeple. Let me 1 second. The strength in the trees, rooted to the earth. These roots grow deep, grabbing food from the dirt. I feel a spirit in the breeze, steady like the ocean, push and a pull, but deliberate in the motion. Said I look to the mountain, hear the birds' melodies, thank the sun for the show as it hides beyond the trees. I thank God for creation, what is a gift just to exist, feeling small in this vastness, but my heartbeat persists like a whisper. A whisper in the stillness, like a whisper, like a whisper.
life is a peephole, but that's all we get as people. Sometimes we make our so important, we forget that we're all equal. Now I'm not the first or the last to leave my judgments at the steeple, but I ask you, keep a steady eye on this horizon, yeah. What we keep training for, what we keep training for. Sequel, sequel, sequel.
brother. You are the sunset. So like watching that, it was just like, this is it.
Yeah.
Similar to what Saeeda was saying, you know, we are all each other, and we are also, we are that. We are the sunset. We are this earth that we tend to and that feeds us.
Yeah.
I felt that one on that one. Yeah.
I think that's, yeah, I mean, one of the beautiful things about music is being able to dive into something so much, getting lost in it.
You're good at that.
You know, trying to figure out how to be better in life at that. When I'm not surfing, or I'm not snowboarding, or I'm not playing music, I don't have that adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
Because I know it's possible. I know we can all access it any moment, any day.
Yeah.
So, trying to get there.
Bringing the magic into the mundane. It's tricky feat. You're doing pretty good, and it's just maybe it just takes practice, or in that moment of doing your taxes or cleaning your bathtub.
Yeah, right.
You know, like, how can this be sacred? How can this be ceremony? How can this be just as important and beautiful as losing yourself in the song or honoring the sunset, you know?
Sure.
I mean, there's obvious differences, but...
So then, like, in our conversation, I've thought about 2 different songs I should go do because of this. I don't know, what do you guys think? Traveling Man or Humanity? Humanity?
Humanity. And then after that, maybe we can talk about the charity you'd like to support tonight. I feel like that is something that nourishes humanity.
Sure.
You know, so you see that little weave I did there?
Yeah,
Huh?
little weave.
Huh?
I like it.
Also, friends, auction item from Tim tonight is whoever donates $150 will get a curbside violin performance of a cover of their choice this weekend if you're in 30 miles of Portland. So that's pretty tight. And I would love, also check me hitting that donate button after the show. Excuse me, sir?
Excuse me, if I want to do that, how do I do that?
What you can do is you can Venmo at MayDay LoveStream or PayPal maydaylovestream@gmail.com. And since we have 2 artists that are offering really dope auction items, please, when you donate, specify what kind of magic you would like to receive in turn for your generosity. I think that's important. And technically, we're accepting donations until noon o'clock tomorrow. So there's plenty of time to share this stream with anybody who is a fan of you guys' and would like to donate and participate and receive love in return. There's also a lot of comments on the thread of people that have seen you guys play with Medicine for the People and haven't had the chance to hear and enjoy your solo music. And people are like, wow, it's so great to get to know everybody in the band so much better. It makes the whole story that much cooler. It's so good.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel bad because Chitty had like so many cool options for the auction.
Auction
I was just
options.
Like, I don't know. I could play violin for you.
Love it.
Why are you on the same page, man?
All right.
I think it's a pretty good offering.
Yeah, I think so.
Don't sell yourself short. It's great.
All right. So this song actually features Chitty in a song called Humanity. And I was just, while we were chatting about what Saeeda touched on, what we were talking about, this idea that, you know, I am me, of course, but I'm you, and I'm the sunset. It's all the blanket, whatever you want to call it. You know, but it's like, you know, to understand that reality changes you. And I used to have, ever since I was a little kid, I had stage fright. My first time on stage, I was 5, and I was playing a violin concert, and I cried and I ran off. And I was like, I'm never doing this again. And then for years, I battled this thing, and the moment it kind of lifted for me was a couple things, but the biggest thing where I could finally be comfortable in front of people was that realization that I am you, you're me. Why should I be afraid to share what's in my heart with you? Because we're the same. And so if anybody out there deals with that, you know.
Or even just fear in general.
Totally.
You know, I think there's a lot of that going around, and we could all use that reminder.
Definitely.
to an audience of one, and I wonder if she even hears me. And if she did, I'd tell her how much I love her, and how I believe that we can make a change if we only listen to our mother and mother. Lately things have gotten out of control. There's a battle raging on. We're fighting for her soul. No one can sit this out. It's gonna take us all, and it's gonna take its toll. Wish we could, but there's no going back now. So much is under attack now. The mother's been trying to warn us. Long can we just ignore this? Can we just ignore this? And every battle has its consequence. Every warrior pays his price, and we'll see when the battle ends where humanity lies. For now I'll weep and I'll cry. I admit I'm terrified. So much is at stake. How much can we take? I can only be brave if at first I'm afraid. So I stand to show up, screaming enough is enough. Enough is enough. Millions of warriors just holding their front lines. Mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and the babies crying. When the ones in power only care about the dollar signs. There's money in those politics, there's money in those pipelines. And when will economics consider what we give for free? And the value of our earth, water, and the air we breathe. Keep that oil in the ground, we can leave this past behind. We can learn from our mistakes and find humanity in time. We are the seventh generation. It's time to unite all the nations. It's gonna take us all, yeah. It's gonna take us all, yeah. It's gonna take us all, yeah. It's gonna take us all.
They say trouble don't last always, weeping may endure for a night. But if you keep the faith, then everything will be alright. Well, maybe it's just time for you and me to see that loving through this pain can be our remedy. I know that it's hard and it's tough in this battle for so much. A simple, peaceful touch can lift us up. But I wanna see the light in our people. Juxtaposed to political antics, big pharma corporations killing the planet. What do we do when our mother demands that it's time to clean your room before you're wearing a hazmat? Nope, they just laugh at her, throw some trash in her. Never mind the timeline of this massacre. But we're the tribe of seven, descended from the heavens. We're here to fight this war, that's what we were created for. I'll ask for no relief, I'll fight them in my sleep. I'll give them all of me, I just want the people to sing. Oh, 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 oh. Each person so different from each other, and our purpose like pieces to a puzzle. And we're learning how to love one another, how to love one another. Each person so different from each other, and our purpose like pieces to a puzzle. And we're learning how to love one another, how to love one another. Each person so different from each other, and our purpose like pieces to a puzzle. And we're learning
to love one another, how to love one another. Each person so different from each other, and our purpose like pieces to a puzzle, and we're learning how to love one another, how to love one another. Each person so different from each other, and our purpose like pieces to a puzzle, and we're learning how to love one another, how to love one another.
Anthem for 2020, please.
This is good.
I can sing that all
Repeat,
night.
I know,
repeat,
right?
I can sing
all
that
night.
all
right
night.
there.
All
That's
night.
it.
Can we just reprise?
One more time.
Come on, let's
For
do
real.
it.
I'm going to sing along too. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. Come on.
Everyone at home, you better be singing.
Each person so different from each other, and our purpose like pieces to a puzzle, and we're learning how to love one another, how to love one another.
Y'all sing with us, come on.
Each person so different from each other, and our purpose like pieces to a puzzle, and we're learning how to love one another, how to love one another.
Come on, Chris, I can hear you. Come on.
Each person so different from each other, and our purpose
Yeah, man, come on.
like pieces to a puzzle, and we're learning how to love one another, how to love one another. Each person so different from each other, and our purpose like pieces to a puzzle, and we're learning how to love one another, how to love one another.
One more time.
Each person so different from each other, and our purpose like pieces to a puzzle, and we're learning how to love one another, how to love one another.
Yeah, show some love.
Did someone say, show me the money? Hey, show me the money. We do have some donation shout outs for all of you people that are filled with love.
Oh, that's good. Feels good.
We got Brad Biddle, Noreen Burlier, Kristen Chancellor, and Stephen Fisk, our own audio engineer back here, giving you the love from there to here to back here to all the way around. Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, that is such a, like, my whole being is just like, whoop, turned on, activated, full of love, the river, the love stream's flowing.
A moment of the grief you all went into, we all
Yeah.
and then that praise that can come from that.
Mm.
You know, we go deep, and then we're able, musically, we're able to
Yes.
expand. You know what I mean? I think that even just having, I mean, to put it blunt, like Saeeda and Chitty here, and this cross-pollination of our ancestry, you know, and Saeeda said something too about make sure you love on, you know, black people too. And I just want to speak to that. I love you, Sai, I love you, Chitty, and the close people that are around me that we'd have connections. And I think there's a lot of men struggling that don't have that opportunity. And it's, all right, hear it. There's a lot of men struggling with, you know, deep, hard thoughts. And if they just could open up a little bit more to know that African people, Asian people, Native people, we all have the same connection. So even if you're not on this live stream, I know you can feel that. So
Yeah, that's right.
feel it and open up, and that's what family's about.
Yeah. Amen.
Yeah, if you think about emotion as a river, feelings as a river, you know, like as water, you know, the deeper the cup, the more you can hold, right? So, oh, I'm not in tune, but.
Tim, you want to holler at us a little bit about Feeding America, which is the charity that you really wanted to support tonight. I think that's a beautiful, amazing cause, and I'd love to hear how you gravitated and aligned yourself with that.
Well, I think you know, when I chose that, I was thinking about COVID and how it's been kind of hitting everybody, and it seems to be hitting people who have some problems, you know, like with their body, diabetes, lung problems, different health issues, and food is medicine. You know, food is everything, and unfortunately, so many people don't have access to it. food deserts all over through cities, all over the place. And, I think it's important. Part of the healing comes from what we eat, what we put in our body. And I think it's just really important to recognize that and to help and make sure. There's plenty of food in the world. There's no reason that any of us should go without or be forced to eat junk.
Yeah.
And so that's how I chose that. And then, like I said earlier, I really want to bring attention to different things like what Sean King's doing. Justice for
George Floyd.
Yeah, George Floyd.
And all the others.
All the things that need attention. There's so much that needs attention.
Yeah.
But it starts with ourselves, and then we can move outward. So food is a big part of that. And let's start by taking care of ourselves, taking care of each other, making sure people have necessities. Start there.
Yeah, beautiful. Feeding America Friends is a nonprofit that supports food banks across the country, and donating towards the show tonight goes towards them. Also, you can just go and donate to Feeding America and the Ivy Community Charity Popcorn Club. You can donate to these places directly. We like weaving that into the show, but we want people to be empowered to take action all the time. And it's always a good time to give, even if you think you have nothing to give. Sometimes I feel like that's when we really ought to give the most. Oh, yeah.
Cool.
What you got next for us?
This one's called After the Storm, and I think I don't know how we are on time, but
You're never going anywhere.
My songs are long, so.
Love it.
That's maybe a couple more.
Yeah.
But I want to.
Are they all sing-alongs?
This one can be a sing-along at the end. This is called After the Storm, and it's kind of an introspective look when you're going through painful times. Looking back, see how I've been blind. The truth about yourself is the hardest one to find. And I will learn to see things for what they are. So come to be a man. Hold on to my faith, my God. Everything I am, cast off these fears, put my face up to the sky. See now, everybody lives, although everyone must die. Tear down these walls around my heart. I'll learn to use my sight. Don't have to live in darkness if we step into the light. Step into the light. Step into, yeah. Step into the light. After the storm, your foundation is exposed. The core of who you are is left out naked in the cold. Look around, see the wreckage. The dust lingers in the air. The choice that led you there. Cast off these fears, put my face up to the sky. See now, everybody lives, although everyone must die. Tear down these walls around my heart. I will learn to use my sight. Don't have to live in darkness. If you step into the light, step into the light. Step into the light. can't hear my loop. Did it go away?
Maybe.
Step into the
Cast off these veils, throw my face up to the sky. See now, everybody lives, although everyone must die. Tear down these walls around my heart. We will learn to use our sight. We don't have to live in darkness if we step into the light. Step into the light. Step into the light. Cast off these veils, throw my face up to the sky. See now everybody lives. Hold on, everyone must die. Tear down these walls around my heart. Now we're alone to use my sight. Don't have to live in darkness. Baby, step into the light. Step into the light. Step into the light.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, I mean, part of me wants to ask you where you pull your inspiration from, and then part of me is like, it's just life and beauty and wanting to use your voice to remind us of medicine and magic and love.
That's it. I don't know. It's hard to talk about these things because as soon as you put words to them, it kind of like you feel like you miss part of it. You know.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's better to just let it be.
Yeah.
I'm having a little technical issue, and I don't know why.
What happened? The loop pooped out?
Let me see.
It's working on these headphones.
Oh, interesting.
You guys can hear it?
Yeah, I got your hi-hat.
Yeah, no. Do you hear a guitar? You should hear a guitar.
Yeah. Oh, not right now, no.
Yeah, you should be hearing guitar.
No.
So that's weird. I wonder why.
Yeah.
but
Well,
once I loop it,
in the meantime, we're going to holler at the correspondence desk. I think we got another voicemail from my co-host who's not here.
I'm gonna
Jerks.
mute it real fast. Can you mute me? Thank you.
It's Jacob's girlfriend's birthday, so he couldn't make it. What a sweetie pie. He's not being sweet to me, but he's being sweet to his
we
girlfriend.
miss him.
I know we miss him.
Are we ready?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
We got it, Jacob.
This is from our sweetie pie host, Jacob, who's not here.
We miss him.
We miss you.
Love you.
Here we go, baby.
You're back.
I'm back.
Hey, it's Jacob. Thanks for sharing the truth and keeping it real. I love this stream. I love tonight. And I'm really grateful that you guys are sharing your music tonight. So keep it going, keep rocking, and yeah, thanks for not giving Jenny too hard of a time.
Hey.
Jacob, we look forward to having you back tomorrow. We miss you, darling.
Yeah. We got some more donations. Again, Pretty Gritty, thank you for all of the support. It was such an honor to have you here. And we love knowing that you're out there watching and listening often.
right now.
That means a lot to us. Char, Kendall, and Dana Price, my brother from another. Thank you so much for everyone that is donating and tapping in and sharing and opening your hearts and really really participating in the fact that this is a creative art piece and this is just human expression. And thank you for allowing us to have spaciousness for emotion and feeling and real talk and inspiration and love and beauty and light. I love how it weaves together. Now more than ever, we need to be reminded that the truth and the darkness can live alongside the beauty and the light. And it's an honor to be a part of this. And Tim, you doing all right over there?
I'm good. I'm
Doing
good. I got it figured out.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah,
Saeeda is
thank you.
standing, so.
Saeeda is standing.
Yeah.
Tim, you and Saeeda have done a lot of different musical things together. How did you guys meet?
Saeeda and I, we actually met through this, through Max.
Yeah?
That's what happens.
Yeah, so Max invited me to come play with the Max Ribner band some years ago, probably like 2012.
Probably.
And I heard her sing, and I was just like, whoa.
Sold, yeah, right?
And I was like, hey, you want to be my friend?
I was like, yeah.
Oh.
No, but actually, what it really was the ride home. I gave her a ride home after Max's show, and we just started talking about life and experiences and just like connected. And we just, I don't know. Music's so cool because it's the thing that brings us together, and then it's not even about the music anymore.
Right.
It's just about the friendship, the connection, the feeling, and then the music's like the fun thing we get to do.
Yeah.
You know?
It's just that extra.
It's like-minded people. Like, and don't get it twisted. You don't like every musician that you're dealing with. But
It's true.
the cool thing is when you do find musicians who, you know, you guys are on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
Like you just vibrate on the same level.
Well,
And
yeah.
when I met Tim, I didn't know a lot of soulful violin players. I grew up in an orchestra, and I was a nerd in that way, which was awesome. But it was really stiff and it's stark.
Yeah.
And so first of all, meeting Max, because at the time we used to call him the sexy trumpet. He was awesome, even though he was playing
Sexy
flugelhorn.
trumpet.
He was playing
Can we
flugelhorn,
change
but
his
he
name
had a
on
great
the
mix.
lower thirds?
But it was like that was the first opportunity to meet someone, a white guy, honestly, who just who had it, like it was in his toes. I was like, yes, you're my people. So
It's right there.
seriously,
His toes right there.
it was his
Check it
toes.
out.
And then I meet another,
That's it.
barefoot wonder, and he's amazing, and he plays violin, and he's got all this soul, and like he plays from his toes.
Yeah.
So I mean, the truth is, we are blessed to really have a lot of musicians who literally, the rhythm, the vibe, it's all through their soul.
Yeah.
It's not made up. It's not contrived. Like literally, they are playing from their hearts. And that's who I like to vibe with.
Hell
I don't want
yeah.
anybody that's trying to copy or, they let it all out and they let it hang out. And that's the kind of people I like, who wear their heart here and they put their heart in their
Show
instrument.
The power comes from our vulnerability.
Yeah.
So we got to share it. We got to
For
show
sure.
it. And so blessed, man, to have so many great people in my life, great musician sisters and brothers. And this is so cool. Like, thank you so much for putting this on and letting us be here. This is a joy. We haven't played a show in so long. And then beyond that, I haven't played my own music in so long.
Right.
Because we're always touring and I'm always working on everyone else's stuff, which I love too. But man, what a treat just to be here with my friends and play for you guys. So
It
thank
feels
you.
like a family. Even just when everybody was here and I got here, it was like, oh yeah,
Going down.
this is a family, and
We eat together, yo. Like,
yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
I've slept in a van with this one for sure. Like, it's real. This is family. We sup together, you know what I'm saying? We support each other. We sustain each other. Like, it's real.
And I feel like it's almost like this harmonic resonance of when you're emanating this frequency of love and soul, that those people that are on that same vibration are going to come to you just naturally. And the people that are on a different vibration are just going to be it's going to be a dissonance, and it doesn't sound good. And I think having that in your family and your friendships and in work relationships, you can just feel that you're not making music. There's something wrong. Yeah.
And I think a lot of it too comes from like what I can say about, now that I'm thinking about it, also a lot of the musicians that I really vibe with are the ones who really listen. And I feel like everybody in this room really listens to each other, and that creates magic. You know, it's not just a one-way conversation all the time. So, thank you guys for that.
Yeah, thank you for being here.
Cool. This is our last song, I think, and it's called Revolution.
Yeah.
Tell me there's no hope, so I'm trying, what's the purpose? Would you ever stop to think the answer lies beneath the surface? You tell me there's no hope, so I'm trying, what's the use? Would you really give up before you've had a chance to see it? I'm not sitting around waiting for my world to change. Would you really give up before you've had a chance to play the game? To play the game. Free yourself from the illusion that you're too small and it's too big to make a difference. Go on, free yourself from the illusion that you're too small and it's too big to make a difference.
We'll need a revolution. Who's gonna stand? We're looking for an internal revolution. It starts with you. It starts with me. We gotta do the work, y'all, if we won't change the thing you see. You gotta start within yourself. Time to reach in and pull out everything not like love.
that's too small and it's too big to make a difference. Go on, free yourself from the illusion that's too small and it's too big to make a difference. Go on, free yourself. Oh, come on, free yourself. Whoa. maker.
Sometimes when things break, you just gotta take it somewhere else.
Tim, did you hear that?
Wow.
Did you hear the root down?
Yeah, I did.
Man, stuck it in there.
Oh man,
That was awesome.
That was good.
Oh, thank you guys. Thank you.
Woo.
Woo. Thanks for everybody listening too. Thanks for tuning in, spending your time with us this evening.
Can we shout out the sound engineers?
Yeah. To the whole crew. Everybody.
Please, y'all.
Justin, Steve, and Chris. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Yeah, whole crew,
Jenna,
man.
everybody. You guys are
doing a
amazing.
fantastic job.
Oh man, there's no words to describe the energy in this room right now, I don't think. It's just light and hope and readiness.
She's ready.
I'm ready. Ah, that was so incredible. Mr. Chittams and Tim Snider and Saeeda and Max, thank you so much. This was a dynamic, honest, beautiful, medicinal evening, and it was such an honor to be witnessing this from here, and I hope that everybody at home feels different than you did when you started watching this show. I mean, medicine music, that's like a blanket statement, you know, but from what I just experienced, it's really just changing the way that you feel into something that's more hopeful and calming and grounding and more connected. I mean, I feel more connected to everybody in this room than I did earlier, and that's medicine. Yeah.
I like to think of it as emotional jujitsu.
Ooh, yeah.
That's because I'm a nerd.
That's kind of.
Oh, I just don't want to sign off, but
I
we
know.
have to. Thank you everyone that donated and shared and called in. This was one for the books, and it's truly an honor. Thank you to Hallowed Halls for hosting this. Thank you to Limelight for getting us started. Thank you, Air Hush, for keeping this place dope and creating structures when we needed them. Gearhead for the lights, Trail Brew, Divine Lotus Masks, everybody. Well, you've been so supportive of us and sharing this vision. And you can donate until noon o'clock tomorrow. And if you want any of these offerings, musical deliveries to you, or writing a personal song for someone that you care about, please, in your donation, add a note for who you want your magical offering from, or it's gonna have to be somebody else. Not sure, just some rando is gonna come over to your house and do the thing. Don't forget to call us on our super cute hotline, because we love you.
Although it ain't